Hello, welcome to the third episode of the Tyrone Top Ten podcast. My name is Parker Wilt.
I'm Dakota Miller.
I'm Colin Musser.
And today we were going to be doing the top 10 animes of all time. Let's get started. For my number 10, I have Tokyo Revengers, a pretty new anime.
I have Death Note.
Ooh, that is a good one. Especially with the storyline. The only thing I don't like about Death Note is how they kill Light at the end.
Indeed, and that is the most L about it.
Yeah, mainly because why would you kill off the main character?
Well, I think it fits the story well. Like, it has a complete arc. Like, I think everything wraps up good. It's just I don't know. It's kind of
If they do something where he's a Shinigami and he has his own Death Note, they could really make something happen.
That would be good.
They could really make something happen. The thing about most animes is I feel like their stories are not fully finished, so it's really hard to truly rank them.
Yeah, it's either they're not truly finished or they're not fully developed yet, to where everyone likes it. Like Death Note, I haven't met someone that hasn't liked Death Note yet.
It's really good. It's
It is.
a crime anime, really easy to get people started.
What about you, Colin?
In my number 10, I got Tokyo Ghoul.
Another
A really
good
great anime, personal favorite, but I just think since they deviated from the manga in the third season, it just kind of went really downhill, and they lost a lot of people.
Yeah, I watched most of it, but once it got to the third season, halfway through, I started getting bored with it a little bit, mainly because there wasn't basically much stuff to catch my eye. It wasn't the goated first season, because that first season was always goated.
They don't they didn't ever fill you in on what happened in between the second and the third season, like the manga does. So that's why, for me personally, it's number 10.
For my number 9, I went with Dragon Ball Z. I know I'm gonna get yelled at a lot from my family about this on why it's so low. Dragon Ball Z was the first anime I've ever watched. Got me into it. Great anime. Rest in peace, the creator. But there's still so many different animes that I think the choreographics, the animation, and everything is on point. And with Goku, Vegeta, and all them, the storyline, there's kind of no storyline, but there is.
Yeah, hard work.
Yeah, hard work. It kind of just feels like Goku just wants to fight everybody in this anime.
For my number 9, I have Cyberpunk Edge Runners.
Oh, that is a good one. I didn't even think of that one.
Didn't think of that. So gas.
That is such a gas anime, yeah.
But you gotta, that's another one where, the main character dies at the end. And it's man, now he is... I mean, to be honest, it was only a promotion for the game.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
it was.
And my number 9, I got Jujutsu Kaisen. It's a really new, kickin' anime with phenomenal animation.
It's just... with the anime, I get confused a little bit because Yuji was supposed to be the main character, and then this other dude came in out of nowhere, and at one point I didn't know who the main character was of the show.
No, he's still the main character, but the thing is, it's created by the same people who made Akame Got Killed, so
Yeah.
everyone's gonna die. And when I read the manga and I saw that literally everyone's gonna die, I was like, that's kind of sad. I was like, why am I getting connected to these characters? But
Yeah, for my number 8, I went with Bleach. Bleach, very good anime. Love the weapons. I haven't seen a sword that I don't think is cool yet. Quincy is very cool as well. The arrows, all that. And with, just the storyline, period, is so good.
indeed, around cars and visors, that was really cool. And I really like their power scaling.
Yeah.
Shikai and Bankai were really cool.
Yeah, I like Reggie's Bankai the best.
All right, buddy.
My number 8 is Devilman Crybaby.
Ooh.
Ooh.
It's really dives deep into the human psyche, and it's really just really beautiful to watch.
It is very beautiful to watch, but that was another anime that I got really into. But once I got kind of more into it, it got a little bit more boring
Yeah.
to me.
I do believe like the first half is better than the second
Oh
half.
yeah, way better.
Yeah.
And my number 8, I got Dragon Ball Z. And don't get me wrong, it's a GOAT anime. But, you know, it started off every other kind of anime, but in the end, it is really just the same, you know. Goku, he's either fighting to save his, you know, the Earth or the universe.
Or if friends, yeah.
And in the end, not just trying to diss on plot armor, but he's going to prevail and win. But overall, still a really great anime.
Yeah, for my number 7, I went with Death Note because, like, you put it at number 10. I do think it needs to be a little higher, mainly because of the storyline. The only thing I didn't like, Light died, but still a fantastic anime and was a very good anime to grow up on and watch to get me into it.
Well, my problem with Death Note is some spots that like slower than others. Like it starts really good, but then like that comes that part where he loses the Death Note and he forgets everything, and then he has to catch that guy who has the new Death Note, right?
Yeah.
And that just takes a while and it's like pretty slow. So that's why I like it's at 10 because like other parts are just better than it.
Yeah, and like right after, like he kills L, and then you know, a new adversary comes in. It's like, oh my.
Yeah.
My number 7 was Bleach.
Yeah.
It's basically the same reasons that you said it was, but it's only this low because I haven't finished it yet. So like
Yeah.
I feel as it goes, it's gonna get even better than it is now.
Yeah.
So yeah.
My number 7 is also Bleach, and it's for the same reason. I'm watching it right now. Haven't finished it, but I know it's only gonna get even better than what it already is.
Especially because
like,
they had to be thinking about some cool stuff in the 10 years they completely just left the show.
Well, I'm glad that the 1,000-Year Blood War arc is being like, you know, like
Dragged out a little bit.
they're doing more with it.
Yeah.
That means like I can have new stuff to watch by the time I get to that point in the anime.
Yeah. My number 6 is Black Clover, relatively new anime, very good. Waiting for that Yami retrieval arc to come out, can't wait. The way that Asa just doesn't have any magic and still can prevail and can just whoop anyone that comes his way, basically, in just pure strength alone is just eye-opening to me. And with the Black Bulls, like, they're kind of like a family, I say.
Definitely.
And it's just like, it's basically just a bunch of random people that everyone thinks are broken, mushed together into a team. And they're the best team. Like, obviously there's the Golden Dawn, the Silver Eagles and all that, but the Black Bulls do better, in my opinion.
My number 6 is Neon Genesis Evangelion. Yeah.
I didn't watch that much. Like, I think I watched, like, maybe, like, the first half of the season, and then I stopped.
Yeah.
I really didn't get into it.
Yeah, like I feel like it's a show that you have to like really like spend time with, like really to get to it. Yeah.
I did not watch it, sadly. And my number 6, I also got Black Clover. I think it is a really phenomenal anime. If there's one thing I do like, it's a nice magic anime. And the thing about Black Clover that I really like so much is how Asta went and really matured.
Yeah, a lot.
And the movie that Netflix had on all the old Wizard Kings, I thought was really great, and I really hope it is canon. And
Like,
the
my
actual
favorite
storyline.
part of the actual, like, show is when the 3 disciples, I think they were called, or the 3 disciples of the Eye or whatever.
Yeah.
The big, like, monster dude, when he goes, he ain't a beast, he's a demon. And then you just see this big demon fly out of Asta out of nowhere. It's like, yo. But for my number 5, I put 7 Deadly Sins. Very good anime. I think took a little too long for that last season to come out. But they did. Very good. Do not like how Escanor died or how Merlin betrayed them. But 7 Deadly Sins still a very good anime, no matter what.
How do we feel about it when the animation got wonk?
I didn't really mind it.
Oh, but it was
I
bad
like
at
the
one
way
point.
I like the older animation, like the first season's animation, way better.
Yeah, you know, there was a reason that they called it the 7 Deadly Frames.
Yeah.
My number 5 is Berserk.
Ooh.
Oh, yes, sir.
Ooh.
Berserk is so good. I didn't even
Such a
think
good
about
anime.
Yeah.
Oh,
Getting after Foikel.
Yeah.
Oh my god, such a good scene.
It's a pretty mature one.
Yeah.
It is a very good one. It's about maturing yourself, bunch about revenge, but like learning how revenge doesn't always get you what you want.
Mhm.
A lot.
From this one down, all the anime on this list have got me like to read the manga that like adapted it from, because it was like that good that I wanted to read more of it.
Yeah.
At my number 5, I got Hunter x Hunter.
Mm.
Hunter x Hunter to me was a really great anime, even though it had a really slow start. You know, the
Yeah.
power scaling on it is really good. I like the concept of Nen. I think it's really
Yeah.
cool. Just to me, I just feel like it needs more. Like the Dark Continent, you know, needs to come out now. I've been waiting for too long. I need it to come out right now because, you know, reading
Yeah,
gets
but-
boring.
Yeah, but my number 4 is Hunter x Hunter. So, but the only reason why it's at 4 and not 3 right now is mainly because I love Nen. I just think Killua and Gon need to develop a new move or develop something else.
Definitely.
Like learn something else, like almost everyone else in another anime does. Like he's been using the Shonen Rock for a little too long now, in my opinion. Killua's lightning, we keep getting new stuff from his lightning, but would like to see something else except for lightning in his power set, an assassination.
You can learn how to throw paper and rock, but like he's an enhancer, so he's not that good at it. That's the
Yeah.
only problem. But like
Yeah.
you saw him as an adult, he'd go hard. Like
Yeah, he would. Yeah, definitely when he went after that, I'm not even gonna say a name, I can't pronounce it.
Pito.
Yeah. When he went after her and she went to attack him and all they did was grab her, throw her to the ground and went, just follow me. I was like, nah, she done for. I was like, there's no way she getting out of this.
My number 4 is One Punch Man.
Ooh, I didn't even think of that one. Very good anime, yeah. I love I like the power ranking in it, like the classes. Like there's Class A, Class B, C, D. But I don't like how some of the citizens treat Saitama.
Yeah.
I was literally about to say that.
Like Saitama is the most powerful out of all of them, saves like everybody, and I mean like people that he literally saved in front of their eyes are going, "You're not a hero."
Yeah. I also feel like the second season is way slower than the first one.
Oh yeah, way slower.
Yeah.
And my number 4, I sadly have One Piece. No, but you gotta hear me out on
No,
being in the 4. I've never watched One Piece, but I had to put it on here because I know it's the GOAT. You don't gotta tell me that. I just haven't got around to it yet because how long it is.
I am literally like 2 episodes away from the Kaido fight, and it is gas.
Yeah, like I already know it's gas. I already know. Like you don't gotta tell me that.
Animation that is on point. Oh my god.
It'd be higher for me if I've actually seen it, but sadly for me,
Yeah.
it's at 4.
For my number 3, I put Naruto. A very solid 3, I think, mainly because Naruto, OG anime, one of the big 3, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece. But I don't like how Boruto's going right now and all that.
See, I have to disagree.
And with Naruto, I like the first half of it. I really liked, but when what was it? When they killed off Neji, I did not like when they killed Neji in the war, the Thousand Blood War or whatever.
Oh yeah,
I-
Great Ninja War.
Yeah, the Great Ninja War. My bad. I'm thinking of Bleach real quick. But I don't like how they killed off Neji because if you see in multiple of the parts of that anime, he uses that move and he has knocked away all of them in a circle. Why couldn't he have did that there?
I don't really know why they killed Neji. They just kind of did.
Because with the Byakugan, you can see everything. You can see everything in slow motion coming towards you because it showed it. It showed him looking at it and seeing the couple that would have hit Naruto. He could have easily pushed those away. It was Neji.
Number 3, I have Elfenlied. Yeah.
Very good anime, yes.
Yeah.
Not really much to talk about.
No,
but
it's
still a very good anime.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. For my number 3, I got Fire Force. For me, Fire Force has some absolutely spectacular animation in the fire and the way they use it.
Yeah, personally, I haven't watched it yet. I will be getting around to it eventually.
The only downside is it has some fan service, which is not the best, but I read the manga on that too, and finding out that it was like the prequel to another anime that I like, Soul Eater, I was just like, come on, this is too good.
Yeah. My number 2, I put Attack on Titan. Very good anime. On point animation. Just this last season took way too long. Like, they're stretching it out way too long, in my opinion. They stretched it out way too long. Like, with the powers, love it. The Titans, no one else has a power except for the gadgets, other than the gadgets. But it's still a very good anime, very good animation, very good storyline. The good guy goes evil. Perfect. A perfect story. Even though half the world thinks he's in the right anyways. But, yeah, still a very good anime. Put that on my number 2.
My number 2 is Chainsaw Man.
Ooh, that is a very good one as well.
Chainsaw Man, is good. It needs more. I mean, it is getting more, so I can't say that.
I like the character development in it.
I do like the character development in it very much. It's nice seeing an MC that just kind of cares about, just getting by and living life. Like, he doesn't want to be the top. He doesn't want to be the,
He doesn't want to be the best. He just wants to live.
Yeah.
For my number 2, I got Naruto.
Very good, yeah.
Put Naruto in the number 2 because, it was my first big 3 I watched, and I think it's a really good one. Just very, very amazing fight scenes. A lot of people say they don't like the ending when, they became gods and, completely ruined the idea of hard work. But,
I didn't like
I wanted
that
to see
either.
Naruto, destroy some gods, so.
Yeah, that too, yeah, very much. And the jutsu, everyone loves the jutsu. Like, when Minato comes back and you get flashbacks of the Flying Raijin and all that stuff, it is so cool to see just a bunch of different moves and a bunch of move sets from different people. For my honorable mention, I put Fullmetal Brotherhood, mainly because still very good anime, just didn't make it on my list, not better than all the others. It's my honorable mention mainly because one of the Elric brothers had to get rid of their power just to save his other one, which was sad because Bro was working hard to perfect his thing. And I just didn't like how they had to do a sacrifice, basically sacrificing something for someone else. But yeah, still a very good anime to me. Like, I definitely cried to that anime, but mainly because of Eric Elric's little brother dying. Sad, very much.
I have 2 honorable mentions, Astro Boy and Dragon Ball. Because Astro Boy is, the first anime. Everything, stems from that.
I do.
And then,
Well, technically from Sailor Moon.
well, no, it's
No.
before Sailor Moon.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh. I did not know Astro Boy came out before Sailor Moon.
Yeah. And then
Wow.
Dragon Ball, it, shaped anime into what it is today.
Oh yeah, very much.
The show.
Very much.
Yeah. The only reason I didn't, put it on my list is I haven't seen enough of it to really place it.
I know there's a lot of people that think that Dragon Ball Z should become one of the big 3, even though that basically he's their grandfather.
Yeah.
He is, yeah.
Like, everyone's like, why isn't he part of the big 3? It's mainly because One Piece, Bleach, and Naruto came out at the same time, putting numbers up more than anyone else. ever in anime history.
For my honorable mention, I got Vinland Saga.
Good one, yeah.
It was really, really good. From the character development with Thorfinn changing from someone who wants to just get revenge to I have no enemies.
Yeah.
And I like the animation, and I really like the setting taking place in like Vikings and
Yeah,
ships.
Vikings, I like how not all the weapons are huge. I like how Thorfinn fights with his little knives and is very deadly with them.
Yeah, it's like real life hand to hand combat, which
Yeah.
is dope.
Kind of very much a good anime. Love the character development in it and everything, yeah. For my number one, I put One Piece. One Piece, a lot of people think it's too long, not me. It's just, hey, you get an anime to watch it all the time. You never have to end it. You don't have to rewatch it.
Yeah, but what if you want to watch other things?
Well, you pause that one and go watch the other ones.
You got I don't know about you, but
the
I'd have
power
like 6
development,
things.
the powers like devil fruits, hockey, sword skills, all that, very good. The animation, crispy, it is so good. To where, the sound development, the character development as well, very good.
Mm-hmm.
And I like how it's set to where it's like a pirate's adventure. And there's a bunch of obstacles, Ace's death, very much one of the saddest parts of the anime. And Whitebeard's death at the same time, with how that helped Luffy grow to become a better pirate is just cool to see.
My number one is also One Piece. It's just, the story is just so good, man.
It is.
I caught up to it in November, and every weekend since, I've just been waiting for the next episode to come out, and it's just...
Yeah, I'm right before the Kaido fight right now.
Yeah, I see you reading the manga all
Yeah.
the time. I'm like, he knows what's up. My number one is AOT. I think it is a really gas anime because I think the foreshadowing in it has to be unmatched from any other foreshadowing in anime.
Yeah. I also really like how they have to get rid of the neck to kill the Titans. It's just not you can. It's not just how you can easily finish them off. It's an actual challenge to where there's only one weak spot. There's only one spot you can get.
It went from being very real, where they thought they were the only humans and they were saving humanity, to fighting other humans, and it had to do with their race of being Eldian and Marley. So
Yep.
thought it was a really cool gimmick and dynamic.
Yep. Thank you guys for tuning in for the third episode of the Tyrone Top 10 podcast. I will see you next time. Thank you.